Greetings, Local 2627 sisters and brothers. Today is Tuesday, January 17th. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope everybody took a minute to reflect about Martin Luther King's birthday, because that was a holiday. You know, a lot of these holidays we should look at more than just a day off, what they symbolize. And Martin Luther King was in Memphis when he got assassinated, and he was there demonstrating for union workers. So always remember that. Moving right along, there's been a couple of cases where people have been getting evicted, and in some cases they've even been evicted, and there's no reason for that. We have Municipal Employee Legal Services, MELS. If you get a note from the landlord or from the courts or something telling you to get out your apartment or something like that, you need to contact MELS immediately. Immediately. It doesn't cost you anything. The number is 212-815-1111. If you have any legal problems, you should contact MELS and find out what they have to say about it. In most cases, they can help you. Now, they can't help you with criminal because you're covered by the Miranda rights anyway with criminal. They can't help you with parking tickets, but just about everything else, they can take care of you for you. So you need to contact MELS, especially if you're getting ready to be put off out of your property. There's speaking of properties, there's a housing seminar coming up on February 17th in this building, in room 1 through 3, 1 through 4. I mean, you need to participate. I mean, now interest rates are still low. I mean, prior to Obama, interest rates were 17, 18%. Interest rates are still around 4%. 4%. So you need to get involved with it. If you're looking for a property, this is still time to buy before the market becomes a seller's market and still not a buyer's market. And speaking of our president that's going out, I mean, that as an example, the interest rates for property, the price of gas, and if you want to talk about affordable health care, now they're replacing affordable health care, or what they call Obamacare. Now remember, if there wasn't a package out there already, there wouldn't be anything that could be replaced. So our current president, Obama, has to take credit for that too, because even if the Republicans decide they're going to change Obamacare, remember, they're changing it because they want to replace whatever was already out there. And so we have to give the president kudos for that. You need to make sure that you take retirement counseling. Just because you can retire, do not just get up one day and just say, hey, I'm retiring. You need to come down at least 6 months before you retire and talk to the people in the pension area here at DC 37 and find out the pros and cons to make sure that you don't have any hiccups in your health benefits, that you don't have any problems with when your payments start from your pension, or payments start from Social Security, or when you should apply for Social Security, when you should apply for Medicaid Part A, Part B, things like that. These are things that you find out when you go to retirement counseling. So you need to make an appointment with them if you're thinking about going out. Last week we had a meeting with the city, we meaning DC 37, and the City of New York, Office of Labor Relations, and a lot of other agencies, because we've requested a contract extension. The contract extension is going to be, I believe, 2 months and 23 days. And this extension is in order for us to continue with our prescription plan. Our prescription plan, and most of the money that we take in, that we get in from a good welfare, goes to prescriptions. People are living longer, but people are medicated to live longer. So we asked the city to sit down with us, and so this has to be ratified by the membership. So you will be getting ballots in the mail. But if we don't do this, our prescription benefit plan will probably be bankrupt by August of 2018. So that's why it was important that we had this sit down with the city to see if we could extend the contract. Again, it has to be ratified by you. Now, the details of why we had to do this will be in the ratification package that you'll get from DC 37. So please read it. And it would be in your best it's the best for you to make sure that you ratify this contract extension. Again, it's going to be 2 months and 23 days. Good welfare this week from Department of Finance. Tamara Lavina, recovering from surgery, and also from Department of Finance, Sophia Grinspont. She is also recovering from surgery. And as usual, our empathy and our love goes out to these members at this time. In solidarity, this is Robert Ajayi.